Okay, so last week on the channel we did our first ever trophy review list piece of content, and I kind of liked how it went. You guys seem to enjoy it as well, so I've decided to continue doing it. We're going to make this kind of an ongoing-ish series where we take a look at people's trophy lists slightly differently. We're going to be doing the head-to-head thing again, where this week we're going to be looking at two different people's trophy lists, and we're going to be going head-to-head. We'll give them an arbitrary score for each of their trophy lists, and then we'll determine who is better out of the two of them. Now, unlike other creators who do videos like this is completely satirical, so don't take any of it too seriously. If I say something offensive or silly about a trophy or a trophy list, don't take it personally. That's not the intention of it. I'm just here to entertain you for 20 minutes of your time. I am by no means a trophy savant or a trophy god. In fact, I don't even know if I've earned a platinum trophy in 2021. Actually, I have. I think I've earned one. But I'm very much not a big trophy hunter or anything like that. I'm just a guy who enjoys trophies, who tries to be funny when making videos. Okay, on with the serious glasses. It's so reflective. So we've got two lists we're going to be looking at today, and if you want your list to be featured in an upcoming episode, let me know your PSN ID in the comment section down below. Comment down below, let me know what you enjoyed about this video, as well as your PSN ID, so we can get to your list as well. These guys are both channel members of mine. Obviously, I'm going to prioritize people who are giving me money first, because that is just what you do for channel members, because they are beautiful. And we've got a few of those to get through. But leave yours in the comments down below, and we can work towards, you know, hopefully getting to everybody at some stage. Also, leave a like on this video. If you don't leave a like on this video, it tells me you don't like the video. If you don't like the video, I stop making this kind of video. Simple as that. So leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. The two people we're looking at today are our friend Amistery2, and a favorite of the channel, Jersey_Y. Jersey. If you suck at The Last of Us, then we can't be friends. Damn it, I thought we were friends. Okay, since we are on Jersey now, we may as well start with him first. Now, let's just soak it all in. When we do one of these, we gotta look at everything. We gotta take into account everything that's going on here. This guy, he clearly likes Crash Bandicoot. He's obviously a big Cash Banuka fan, which is good to know. What do we got here? He's got a bunch of trophies. He's got a bunch of platinums, and apparently he's just like gatekeeping being friends with him based on how you perform The Last of Us multiplayer, which is, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing to do, but I'm not going to hold it against him for this review. All right, now I like to start by looking at the game that started it all. What is the first game he played? Was the Assassin's Creed 3. Who hurt you? Why did you play that? Why did you do that? It's funny because I actually started with Assassin's Creed 2. That was my first game I played on the PlayStation 3. Well, the first game that I think I earned a platinum trophy on. So his first game was Assassin's Creed 3. What was the game he popped a platinum on? It was The Last of Us Remastered on the PlayStation 4. That was the game that he got his first platinum trophy on. So that's the game that gave him that itch to continue trophy hunting. I wonder if we start from the bottom. No, let's go from the top and we'll go down. Let's do that. I don't know if it works, like makes more sense to go from the top or the bottom, but we'll start here and look at what he's doing at the moment. So yeah, Last of Us is the game. I mean, it's not a bad game to have jumped into. Okay, let's see. So at the moment, it looks like he's playing Chivalry 2. Very respectable game there. It's a very respectable game to play with friends. Interesting choice. He booted up Monkey Island 2 Special Edition and immediately shut that right down. He was like, you know what? I'm not playing this, and closed that pretty much straight away. On the PS3 randomly, no platinum trophies. That's probably what it was. He booted it up, realized there was no platinum trophy, and then just like pulled the PS3 out of the wall and threw it straight out the window. There was no point in continuing further. Platinum to Knockout City, which is admirable. That one took a fair bit of time, and you have to keep going back for those monthly goals. George was telling us about that, so good job on that one. Scarlet Nexus, booted that thing up in the same, just the same, really. Booted up, realized, you know, this isn't the waifu game I thought it was going to be. Let's just abandon ship completely here. And also just playing Chivalry 2 on the PS5 as well. So just doing a bunch of Chivalry 2 at the moment by the looks of it. Did actually play The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Just couldn't get around to playing the second one, perhaps. Ratchet & Clank. Got a bunch of unfinished stuff here. Ratchet & Clank, Final Fantasy Remake, Dying Light, Resident Evil, Hitman 3. So this guy plays all the new releases. This guy is up to date with all the new games. You know, he's playing all the latest stuff. I would say he's this guy probably works at GameStop or something like that. He's getting all the new releases, or he's a YouTuber and a content creator. He's getting all the new stuff early. He's getting in there, and he's getting amongst it. Hasn't really touched Returnal. Maybe didn't like it that much. I'm not sure. Got the platinum on Hitman 3, which I think is a pretty decent platinum trophy. I mean, I have no idea. It might not be. Someone in the comments section will be able to tell us. RE7, which is a fantastic game. Didn't play any of the DLC. I didn't either because the DLC kind of low-key sucked for that game. But the platinum trophy of that game rocked. It was an awesome game. You had to play it like 5 times, but it was great. It's 11%. It's actually higher than I thought that game would be, but sure. Hitman 3 again. Oh, so was this a situation where you like auto pop it on the PS4 versus the PS5? Maybe not, because it says it took him 2 months. So maybe he just played both of them simultaneously. Almost finished Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I'm guessing it's those really terrible trophies for getting to level 100 that have held him up. We're not going to check because we're just not going to, but yeah, they're still good. He played a ton of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, which is good. I'm liking this trophy list. I'm just gonna say that now. I like this trophy list a lot. Uncharted 4 Thief's End, great Uncharted game. Certainly not the best one of the franchise, but very good. Good one to have the Platinum trophy on too, and the 400%. That means he did DLC, I believe. Crash Bandicoot, again, oh dude, Crash Bandicoot is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So Crash Bandicoot, having that one is good. Hard Platinum trophy. Awesome mascot platinum format. Having Fall Guys, same thing. Hard platinum trophy, and it takes a lot of time and dedication. Fighter Z, oh my goodness, I didn't realize. Fighter Z, this is a absolutely tough as nails plat, this one here. This one takes so much grinding to finally get. It took them 3 years and 1 month, but that is a sick trophy. This is a good trophy list. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want this trophy list myself. And the next game on here is making me want it even more. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, which is one of the hardest platinums that is ever released on the PlayStation 4. Easily the hardest platinum that came out in 2020, and definitely one of the hardest. It looks like, I'm assuming this is mostly auto-popped. I have no idea, but like, he didn't finish it in 5 hours. I know he definitely did not do the time trials in 5 hours, but he did actually do it legit on the PlayStation 4. Dude, that's phenomenal. That is an incredible game right there. So hats off for that. That's very respect. In fact, let's just check something. I got to check something about Crash. How many people have this platinum? Okay, it's higher than I expected. It's about 1,800, but it's out of 38,000 owners, so it's 4%. Look, it's still a very admirable platinum trophy to have. Man, I wish I could get the Crash 4 platinum, but I suck at that game so bad. I love Crash 4. I'm just bad at the game. Okay, Destruction All Stars, Control, Ghost of Tsushima, usual suspects here. Dead by Daylight, great game. The Sackboy, yeah, whatever. Like, why did you play this? That's, I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but why did you play this? Why did you play Dead by Daylight instead? So you know he has money because he has Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, which means he bought the super duper deluxe edition of Miles Morales to get this, and then didn't even bother playing it. He big timed it. Moto Racer 4, interesting. This is a rare one as well, 1.2%. Miles Morales Platinum, Astro's Playroom, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Same amount of trophies. Makes me think he did auto pop, but I don't know. Dead by Daylight, got another Crash Platinum here. Kawaganda Jet Girls, yep, good. Iron Man VR Plat, nice. That's a really unusual one. It's one that I'm guessing we probably wouldn't see very frequently. The Last of Us PS3, I'm guessing because the online servers are shut off for that, he hasn't got that one. Tilu 2, good platinum. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, which is like one of the best PlayStation VR games. This guy's got good taste. Again, look, I want this trophy list. I'm gonna be straight up. I like this trophy list. All the Crash Bandicoot games, Nitro Fuel's here, Five Nights at Freddy's VR, Game of Thrones, Senran Kagura. Everything about this trophy list screams to me a man of culture. Oh, you did play Spider-Man. You played Spider-Man as well. Here too. We've got Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, which is like a pretty average VR game. No Man's Sky, The Persistence, Robinson the Journey, a couple more VR games. This guy, he went through a bit of a PlayStation VR phase here, you can tell, where he was just strapped into that headset every day. Robinson the Journey was the one you decided to complete, which was a relatively time-consuming VR game. Farpoint you got pretty far in as well. You're getting close to the ending on that one too. And then there's just there's a bunch of uncompleted stuff here. We're gonna script through this. Attack on Titan 2 was a pretty fun game too. Hey, it did get a little bit repetitive towards the end of it, but it wasn't a bad game. GT Sport, God of War, which you haven't played, surprisingly. I'm kind of shocked you haven't played God of War. Monster Hunter World, another fantastic one. Hard platinum though, hard platinum trophy. Again, Senran Kagura, Estival Versus, and Senran Kagura Beach Splash. Bit of a Bit of a man of culture I see over here, eh? He knows his waifus. Uncharted Lost Legacy. In fact, we're just going to classify these all as waifu games. That's what happened in this phase. Friday the 13th, which again is another platinum trophy that I've buried deep into my psyche. Let's just not talk about that one. Jak and Daxter, Walking Dead, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. A big fan of Call of Duty, I see. A massive COD fan. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked someone with a trophy list like this to be a huge COD fan, but I'm seeing a couple of different Call of Duty games on here too, so obviously big into COD and things like that. Then there's a bunch of 0% and 1%. It means he hasn't really played the game, so we're not going to bother with those. Just sort of skip through here. Harmonix VR, that was a cool game too. I enjoyed that. Harmonix Music VR, I remember playing a bit of that back in the day. For the Final Fantasy, Deus Ex, Fallout 4 Platinum Trophy, Song of the Deep, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Nice, that's a good one too. We're actually getting to the very bottom of the list here with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I remember seeing that when we were on the other side of it. This is a platinum I recommend to people. This is a game I recommend to people quite often during our sales videos, and no one seems to acknowledge it. But it's a really, really cool fighting arena fighter / RPG Dragon Ball game. It's good. I recommend that one. Dude, you played Umbrella Corps? I have this game on PS4 and I wanted to finish it. If you want to play this game with me, let me know. I would actually like to play this because no one plays this. No one owns this, and I don't think I've ever seen a trophy list with people who have it. Now look at this thing, 31,000 owners. Only 877 people ever completed it. People hate this game. I actually didn't mind it that much. I was kind of down for it. The Walking Dead, yeah. Resident Evil 6. For a lot of Fallouts. This is we're getting into PS3 era games here. PS3 Fallouts, PS3 Dragon Ball, and then for some reason The Last of Us on PS4. No idea why that's like that, because everything else here is PS. I mean, I guess he got a PS4 and just played The Last of Us and Dragon Age. Nice trophy list, dude. I rate this trophy list. Let's see. How are we going here in terms of rarest trophies? So we've got Friday the 13th. I guess that makes sense. And then Moto Racer 4 is there as well. It's a shame Crash isn't on there. I feel like Crash should be a rare platinum trophy given how hard it actually is. Okay, let's give a final score for this trophy list. I'm giving this a almost finished glass of pre-workout out of a finished glass of pre-workout. So I've only got 30 minutes left to record the rest of this before I am going to need to lift weights, or I'm gonna start hurting. All right, number 2, we are looking at Amisturi 2. Amisturi 2. Trophy list is a bit different. We got 178 plats on this one. He's got so many goddamn games played here. This one is going to be a long list, I can tell. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing a sea of 100%. I can already feel the tingle. Where do we start with this? There is an impressive number of easy platinums here. Independence Day, Catch the Bowling Balls, Space Balls, Space Breakthrough, Sakura, Succubus, 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's doing all of these platinum trophies. And look, no disrespect. If you go for easy ones, you go for easy ones. You go for hard ones, you go for hard ones. I don't care. No one cares. We shouldn't care. And if you do care, stop watching this video, dislike it, unsubscribe, and get out of here. Everyone can play what they want to play. That doesn't mean that any of these are good games. In fact, all of these games suck. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like any of them. Days Gone. Good game. I enjoyed that. Hasn't got the platinum, but it's getting pretty close to it. It does take a bit of a grind towards the end of it though, so I get that. Honestly, I have nothing to say on half of these because I haven't played them. I played Togeden. That wasn't too bad. Dragon's Break. It's like a 30-minute plat, 19-minute plat. Hentai versus Evil. George and I make jokes about this all the time. Trad. Breakthrough. Yeah, no. Nothing here that I've played. A Way Out. I have played A Way Out, and I did enjoy that game. It was a fun one. I played this with a buddy of mine. We had such a good time. George and I actually compared experiences in A Way Out, and I talked about what I did with my friend, and then he talked about how he played it, and they got the platinum trophy, and then the friend he was playing with decided, I don't want to play anymore, and he just quit, and didn't get to finish the ending of the game. I played it because I wanted to play the game, not because of the trophies, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. A bunch more easy plats here. We've got Wreckfest in here. I didn't play Wreckfest. Played a little bit of Maneater. Good game. A little bit hard to get the platinum because you have to do the 100% collectible, collectathon type situation. Mafia, he played a bit of as well. Mafia is a great game, by the way, guys. If you haven't played Mafia, you should check this one out. Absolutely. Bunch more stuff here. What's an Alien Destroyer? He never finished it. I've never heard of this game. Let's have a look. What's the situation with is this a Radalika jaunt? Random Spin Games. It doesn't sound promising. I was hoping for, no. No. Alien Destroyer, let's pull right out of that one. Ghost of Tsushima, congrats on the platinum on that one. Fantastic game. Ghost of Tsushima is like almost a year old. Next week, I think. Well, actually, wait. We're recording this on like the 5th, so it'll be the week after. So this week, it's like a year old. Yay! Ghost of Tsushima came out on my birthday. Avoid them. No, it's another Breakthrough Gaming. The conspiracy theory of gaming. Saints Row the Third Remaster, which had such a buggy trophy list. It was such a shame. Freddy Spaghetti. I actually do rate that game. It wasn't bad. It was actually like not a bad one of those like Radalika style games. In fact, most of the Radalika games are pretty damn competent in what they are. They just kind of all get categorized in the same camp. The thing people don't realize about those is that Radalika doesn't make them. They just publish them. They find independent talent who make all different games of different styles and different genres and different types, and then Radalika publish them and package them up as these easy trophy games. But they're not made with that in mind. They're made to be a game that a guy is making and slaving away at because he wants to make his passion project. It's all of us who just play them for trophies. Play Blind Men. I don't know the story of it because I did exactly what you did in here. Something like Full Blast and stuff. This was when I went through a trophy hunting phase at the beginning of 2020, I think, or the middle of 2020. You would have seen it on the YouTube channel, I'm sure. But you know, I'm kind of over a lot of that stuff now. I think everyone goes through phases of like going for really straightforward plats. Taxi Chaos. This is a game I actually played. I actually made a review about Taxi Chaos, which I haven't uploaded onto the channel yet. I should upload that review. I feel like that and A-Rog was another one that I did a review for and never uploaded. I don't know what happened there. Destruction All-Stars, yeah, you got about as far as I did on that one. Spider-Man and Miles Morales, played a decent amount of probably the story, just didn't finish them off. Suicide of Rachel Foster was a fun little sort of walking sim puzzle game. I enjoyed that one as well, actually. Jak 3, pretty fun game. Not the best Jak game, but you know, it's not bad either. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to check what this guy's first trophy was as well. Well, I guess we'll have to do it backwards now. So everything's out of order here. This is chaotic. Concept Destruction is here. Probably one of the better Radalika published games, I would say. It's like a little bit more polished, although I haven't really kept up with the Radalika games of the past sort of 6 or 7 months. So, you know, there could be something better now, but I didn't mind it when I played it last year. Astro's Playroom, we decided no on Astro's Playroom, fair enough. But yes, on the Language of Love. We'll quickly knock out the Language of Love, Axes, Catch, and Street Racer Underground, but no on Astro's Playroom. We're not touching that. My Name is Mayo 2. Staple of trophy hunting there. I noticed that Jersey didn't have My Name is Mayo 2 on his trophy list, so he did lose a significant amount of points for not having that. However, this trophy list also has Snakeboat, which is, you know, arguably the game that stopped me from trophy hunting and made me hate earning trophies anymore. So because of that game on there, you do lose a significant amount of points as well. So it sort of has balanced out a little bit there. Loot Hero, Autumn's, okay. This is getting out of control. The Wolf Among Us. Good game here. This is like one of the best Telltale games. One that goes under the radar too, because most people talk about The Walking Dead. They don't talk about The Wolf Among Us. They should be talking about The Wolf Among Us because it is absolutely chef's kiss. Okay, a bunch of 0% here. Silent Hill 3 HD, which is a terrible port of Silent Hill 3, but a great game. Silent Hill 3 is superb, and a lot of people won't even know what Silent Hill is because you're too young, and it's not on PS4, it's only on PS3 and PS2. You should play that game. If you have the chance or the ability to play Silent Hill, I'm not telling you to go and emulate it, I'm not telling you to go and download it, but you should play it. It's good. Silent Hill 2, play it. Okay, My Name is Mayo 1. Thank God you've got that on here. I was getting very concerned I hadn't seen it. It's here though. It was on last year in September 2020. Thank goodness. We can honor rest easy. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section were getting worried that we hadn't seen My Name is Mayo on there. So very good there as well. Honestly, a lot of indie games in here, not a ton of AAA games. You aren't just jumping on the Call of Duty games like that last trophy list we looked at where he played a bunch of Call of Duty games. You're really looking at all of these small developers and, you know, taking your opportunity to check some of these guys out. All right, we're just gonna scroll past a bunch of this because there's just a bunch of Radalika type stuff in here that I'm not super familiar with, so I don't have a huge amount of commentary, but me scrolling through this is probably all the commentary you actually need. Tilu 2 is here. Nice. Got a platinum trophy on that. I thought we already looked at that. No, it might have been on the other list we looked at it. So Last of Us Part 2. Oh, it was Ghost of Tsushima that we saw earlier. Dead Rising 4. Probably the worst Dead Rising game of the franchise, but Dead Rising 4 is not one that pops up on a lot of people's profiles, I would say. A couple of Resident Evil games here. Obviously dabbled in Resident Evil on the sort of mid-February last year, probably after RE3 came out, I'm guessing. Perhaps he played RE3 and then just jumped in, played a bunch of Resident Evil content. For that, we're getting towards the bottom of the list here now. There are so many games and so many platinum trophies on this list. It's actually insane how many games and plats are on this list. Oh, Don't Knock Twice. I actually made a guide for Don't Knock Twice. Like, I'm talking like 5 years ago at this point. I made a guide for this game. Maybe it was actually like 2017 or 2018. But I made a guide for it and it was terrible. It was such a bad guide. I'm pretty sure I deleted it and like sent it to the Shadowrealm, but it was really atrocious. It was before I started doing YouTube properly. Oh, the bunker's on here. This is a great game. This is like the FMV style game. Oh, the pre-workout is kicking in. I'm gonna need to lift something soon. FMV style game that is like a visual novel essentially, but it was fun. I recommend those to people as well, but most people just ignore all my recommendations anyway. Oh, World of Nublar. I forgot all about Nublar. Of course you've got Nublar. That's another trophy hunting prerequisite. My Name is Mayo again. I guess the previous one was a PS Vita version of it. I mean, it must be getting close now. Grand Theft Auto, Vampire, some of the staples, I suppose, of like any gamer. Life is Strange, really solid platinum trophy. Oh, we're getting down to some 1%. There's a lot of, oh, this is the end. Okay, this is the end of the list. All right, so the game that he started was the Playroom and immediately noped out of it. Was like, nah, we're not touching the Playroom. I'm not having any of the Playroom in my life. We're bailing straight out of that one. And then he booted up MLB The Show 16 and played that instead. It looks like there's a bunch of games you played here and didn't get into them, is what it looks like to me. And I love looking at the bottom of the list like this because it's really good to see where you found your footing in gaming. It appears to me you're like a little bit of Uncharted, a little bit of Rocksmith, Friday the 13th, Need for Speed Rivals, Watch Dogs 2. Just couldn't get into any of these. But like, nah, none of these are for me. Force Awakens played a little bit more of, but still not quite the right game for him. And it doesn't look like there's anything probably into like Heavy Rain or The Impatient. It looks like those are the games that he started getting into a little bit more. I was like, you know what? I can get behind these. Maybe even VR Worlds at 4%. Actually, to be fair, probably The Last of Us as well, because I'm pretty sure that you get like 1 or 2 trophies finishing that game. So looks like these are the ones he like spent a ton of time on. And then obviously they could move up his list and do whatever. I don't really care. But anyway, that looks like this is kind of where he started his gaming journey out in 2017. Fantastic. Good trophy list here as well. Let's give this one a total score. This is gonna be a hard one to score because you have so many games. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna score this one. We're gonna score this one 2 whiteboard markers out of a full packet of 4 whiteboard markers, which is honestly, I'll let the comments judge, but I would say it's a pretty damn good score in terms of whatever this whole series is. Okay, so out of these 2 trophy lists, we've got on one side, we've got Amisteri, on the other side, we've got Jersey. And let me know which one you preferred, which trophy list you liked more in the comments down below. I mean, honestly, there's only one option for this one for me. And given neither of you have 420 in any of your numbers here, I'm gonna have to give it to the guy who's got anything to do with Crash Bandicoot in his profile because I love Crash Bandicoot. So it is going, the dub on this one is going to Jersey. Not only has he got a bunch of Crash Bandicoot in there, he's also got a bunch of Call of Duty games in there, which I love. So this week's Trophy Hunter head-to-head goes to Jersey. So congrats on that, Jersey. You win. I'll just keep my Crash Bandicoot stress ball. There's no prize for winning, just me squeezing this to try and reduce some of that pre-workout tingles that I'm getting in my arms right now. But there you have it. That is our trophy list review head-to-head. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, let us know in the comments down below. If you want your trophy list featured, make sure you include it in your comment as well. Let me know you do. Like I said, I'll probably prioritize people who have given me money because it's just the right thing to do. But we'll get to everybody eventually. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Go and platinum some games if you haven't platinum some games, or don't. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I really have to go and do some exercise. My arms are killing me. Patreons, it is that time again. Thank you, each and every one of you popping up on the screen here for supporting me this month on Patreon. It is thanks to all of you that we can keep these lights on in the back of the studio. Without you, the lights wouldn't be on. So thank you so much for that. If you want to support me further on Patreon or as a channel member, you can hit the join button directly below this video on YouTube or the link in the description down below to go over to Patreon and help support the channel. Thank you guys, you're all legends.